Welcome. Sit down, roll up, pour up, turn up and tune in, because you're now watching the Buncher Bull Network.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast, down here at a Bunch of Bull Studios like we do it every Saturday. And tonight, we got a special guest in the building. We got my man, the Big Stashy in here
Yo.
from Stash Accounts, creator,
What's up,
founder of the brand. How you feeling, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm good, brother. How
Yeah,
you
man.
feeling, man?
Feeling
Good to
lovely.
see you,
Glad
man.
you came to join us down here today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So whenever I kick these off, I like to say how I was introduced to the individual that I've have on, the artist or creative. In this case, the creator. You know what I mean? And for you, like I said, I seen your brand around for a minute, bro. I seen your brand around for a minute. I seen some of the fam rocking it. You know, some of the artists that I've had on rocking it.
Okay.
But I just
My
never knew the
brothers.
man behind the brand. And you reached out to me, and I was honored, bro, that you reached out and you said you were interested in the program. You like what we was doing here, and you wanted to be
Yes,
a
sir.
part of it.
Yes, sir.
And so I was open arms, bro. I'm glad to have you down here for it.
Man, I'm happy to make it to get here and, you know what I'm saying, rap with a real one, man.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm just glad to be here, bro. Like we talked a good bit off camera, you know, a little bit beforehand. So with this fashion journey, bro, how did you even get started in this? Like what began this for you? What made you have an interest in this lane? Because, you know, we talked about like the hustle, you know, how people get on like that, but this is a whole different type of hustle. And it's not one that you see every day. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
sir. Yes,
there's so
sir.
many
Yes,
things
sir.
that we see growing up that people call hustle that becomes the norm to us, but this is a whole different lane, something that's scalable, something that's legal,
Yes, sir.
and something that you can build and scale up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a great question. Actually, I always, you know, I did the music stuff, so we all did the rap thing, but it was just all about branding and making a name. And we used to have our shirts, you know, that say whoever you
Like your merch.
exactly. We
Yeah.
all had our merch or with your crew on it or whatever. And I read something. It said, "Don't take your hobbies more serious." So it was like, if you're already doing this, you maybe can make a career of it. So I just took a step with it and put all my whole hand in it. You know,
Put
what I'm
all your
saying?
eggs in one basket
Yes,
for
sir.
real.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
So you seen an opportunity. You was doing the merch. You seen how the merch was popular. You seen how the
sir.
homies was rocking the merch, and you seen the opportunity there to do something with that and pivot into a whole brand.
Yes, sir.
So, because there's a difference between brand and merch, right?
There's a
Like-
big difference.
Like
Yes,
a lot of people
sir.
get that
Yes,
confused,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And so
Yes,
I'm always
sir.
careful, even when I'm addressing it, how I come across and say
Okay.
it. You know what I mean? So merch, I feel like is more, you know, for an artist if they're touring, if they're doing shows, something that gives people memorabilia
Yep.
from the experience, whether it's an album, whether it's the artist themselves' name, but it's usually branding that particular thing, right? Whether it's the
Yes,
album
sir.
or the artist. But a brand is something that stands the test of time, right? Like
Yes, sir.
Levi's is a brand,
Yes, sir.
Ralph Lauren is a brand.
Yes,
These are
sir.
things that are universal. So even if I don't know this individual behind it, like I said, I seen your stuff for a long time and thought it was dope. I didn't know who you were, but I recognized the brand the same way that,
Okay.
you know what I mean, Denzel said on American Gangster, like I don't know the owner or CEO of General Mills, but I eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Exactly. I
know what I
know
mean?
Pepsi is Pepsi.
Right,
Mhm,
right.
exactly.
So how did you take that idea from merch and turn it into a brand? And where did Stash Account come from for you, like the name itself?
Well, exactly. The name Stash Account was a long story behind it, but you know, I always was just trying to think of something that was fly and catchy. You know what I'm saying? Something that an older person or a younger kid would think is cool. You know, something that had flavor to it. I had a million names before I came up with Stash Account. I had about 20 different names. You know what I'm saying?
Tell some of those names.
What I have? I had On the Clock Clothing.
Okay.
The first thing I ever had was Born Broke, Die Rich. That was the first thing I ever thought of in my head. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool, but it was like so
Definitely do.
familiar that when I typed it in, there was a million Born Broke Diaries. Everybody
Okay.
was thinking the same
So
thing.
you did some research before you
Yes,
landed on
sir.
a
Yes,
name.
sir. It takes a lot of work to figure out, you know what I'm saying? The recipe is the recipe, but you got to put your own sauce, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkle your own seasoning in it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Definitely.
So
But
you did some research before you got there. You said you came up with a whole bunch of different names,
yes, sir.
and Stash account landed. You landed on that because you thought it was the most universal.
At the time, it was more about I was just thinking it was cool and was fly.
Right.
But it was always within doing the research, they was it would say what's the definition behind you, you know? So it's like basically we was just talking about the story earlier about
Right.
So it was always what's the definition behind your brand?
What's the
definition?
what's the meaning behind your
What's the
brand?
like
Yeah.
so everybody would always ask that and I'm like, I don't stash account sounds cool, but what's like so it was always a thought in my head, like I'm gonna make stash into an acronym. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So stash stands for sacrifice, teach, add, save, help. You get what I'm saying? So that's the recipe that the average person could use to obtain and capture their dream. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I like that.
Use that recipe right there. And you know, a dream is only sleep if you don't get up and work. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We all got the dream, but you gotta get up and work. So
You got to execute.
that was the whole when I put that together. That was to keep the gas to keep the engine moving. I'm like, okay, I got a cool name and I got a great story behind it. I got a great definition. There's people that just see the shirt and it's like, oh, that's a nice shirt. But when I tell them what's the name and what it means behind it, oh, I would need to buy that.
They're on board.
Exactly. So like we said the story. We said the story, brother.
Okay, so you land on a name. You pick you pick what your meaning is behind it. You get the build. What was the learning curve once you had the idea to turn it into execution? Because a lot of people talk about things, right? A lot of people have ideas. A lot of people have great ideas, but a lot of people don't execute and they're not able to turn it into something
sir.
real.
Yes, sir.
What was the learning curve like for you to make it into something real? Did you get discouraged? Was it difficult to find someone to bring you the merchandise, to print it? Was all that difficult? What was that like for you?
You know, where we my first employment before I tried to do this was way harder, man. You know, the thing that we look up to or we was involved in the streets is, so it was this was more about believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? This was it was easier because I'm thinking this has nothing to do. This is legal. You know what I'm saying? This had nothing to do with the streets. So I figured I could, if I could do that, whatever I was doing in the streets, this gotta be way easier,
Right.
which it wasn't.
Right.
But I felt like it was worth it. If I could figure this out,
You thought it was a bigger return on
it was
investment.
a big exactly.
Yeah.
But it was a million ups and downs, man. There's a whole book I could write about that, brother. Like you know
Did
what
you
I'm
get
saying?
discouraged along the way?
Of course, like everybody do. You know what I'm saying? The winner is the only person that don't quit. Get
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right. I like that. Yeah.
all I kept saying, like I said, where I was coming from was way worse. I was just trying to figure out a way. If I could pay and generate some money from this, I know I could do something. You know what I'm saying? I could make it work. You know how it go, bro.
You said the hustle's the hustle.
Exactly.
So it's just a different hustle now.
Exactly.
So did you implement a lot of those things you learned in hustling and applied it to the business end of it with the merchandise, with the brand?
Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. 100 shirts, we gonna sell them like 100 dimes, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or that was my mind frame. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I was like, that's how I got it. You know, there's good days,
like
bad
hustle,
days,
yeah.
or whatever. I gotta.
And that's in any grind, right?
Exactly, with anything, bro. With anything.
Now, so
Exactly.
what was your approach to advertising when you first started? Did you give shirts away? Did you find some different ways to get in front of people? How did you do the advertising?
You know, where I'm from, you know, it was from the music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The music starts a lot. The music is actually what these people don't know is even if you don't make it, the music brands your name to who you are to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? If you're make good music, you could sell anything. You know what I'm saying? So we was already with the music. It was already a lane that we was forming, but once I started, it was like anything at the time. It was like anything that somebody was doing positive, people was just happy that you were doing it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was like,
So
oh, you
you
sell
found
shirts? Let me get 2 shirts.
you
Yeah.
got a lot of support from the
Not,
musicians and the artists in the area.
oh When I started doing it, it picked up. But good things, bad day. You know how it go, brother. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was always love from the surrounding people doing the music. All my brothers always looked out. Definitely,
So
definitely.
you found that to be good advertisement. You got these guys wearing the merchandise.
Exactly.
People are asking them where they getting it from, and it
Exactly.
becomes word of mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, that's how I came across you, and that's how I first seen what you were doing in your story. And I'm like, man, like this is something dope. And even though I don't know the person behind it, I know that this is something that people believe in. Like I said,
Appreciate
so
that,
to
brother. I
put a face
appreciate
with
that.
the brand is something to behold. Now, so you said you got into it with the music. You found a way to find your lane with that. What type of advice would you give to like someone who's trying to get into making their own brand? What's one of the key things that you found in your journey and in success? Like, what would be the thing that you would say, yeah, if you can do anything, do this?
That's a great question. Because there's so many obstacles that you know what I'm saying that you go through with that. The key thing I would say is just keep going. The key thing, it sounds so corny and so cheesy because everybody says that, bro. But you're gonna figure it out once you're going. The key thing is don't wait for all the That's what I would say, bro. Don't wait for everything to be lined up perfect. It's never gonna be lined up perfect, bro.
Right.
Never gonna be lined up perfect. If you're waiting for 10 things to be right for you to do something, it's never gonna work, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta take them 2, 3, 4 things that you got clicking,
Yeah.
and it'll
Maximize those,
and they'll everything else will fall in place,
and
bro.
it'll
This
grow
is
around it.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. This is chemistry. This is mathematics. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5 things out of 10, you're closer to getting 10 than you're going back. You know what I'm
Going
saying? Back to
backwards. Yeah.
you're already on your way. You gotta just keep going, bro.
Building off those small victories.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's the key thing I would say. It sounds cheesy, but that's the main thing, bro. Keep going, bro. You'll figure it out.
No, I think that's great advice, bro. And that's like you to liken it to music. Once again, it's a marathon, man. You can't find success instantly, and if you do, chances are it's going to fizzle out just as fast as
As
it
fast
can.
as it came, bro.
So you got to slow grind it. You got to take it as it comes. And like we was talking off camera, you know what I mean? Life comes full of ups and downs, and business is no different, right? You're going to have lean days. You're going to have days when you're fat, you know what I mean? And
Exactly.
you're going to have days when
Exactly.
you're feasting. You're going to have days when it's famine. And it's about understanding that, that those bad days are going to go away and good days are going to come. You
You
know,
gotta
because
stay around. The
there's
table's always gonna turn. The
right.
table's gonna turn.
Yeah. Have you found that to be true in business all the same?
Man, I think that might be with life, brother. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with business. Definitely with business.
I see we got comments there. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'm trying to see. I can't read from here because I need my glasses. But
Harlan, he said, "What up, family?"
okay,
Okay, definitely.
okay. What up,
My
Harlan?
brother.
Appreciate you tuning in, fam.
My brother.
Yeah, man. Harlan's one of the ones that definitely support, and
Yeah, that's my
saw
brother
him
right
with the
there.
brand. That's one of the first cats I seen
Yes,
rocking
sir.
the brand too,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My guy.
Yeah, man. So when you see artists out here doing their things, and you said you were an artist yourself, you got into it from really the merchandise. Is it really a similar grind to doing the music as it is to doing doing the merch and working with the brand?
Yeah, bro. If you could do the music, the music is, especially if you don't got no team or anything, you're doing
Yeah,
that. You're
everything
everything.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're everything. So all that. It's all the same, bro. Anything, but I feel like anything you apply yourself to, or you know what I'm saying, put enough time and hours in anything, bro. I feel like I put so much time into the wrong things. I could have been a doctor, scientist,
real shit.
astronaut.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, brother? I put so many hours and days and years into the wrong things that these little couple, I could already see by doing the positive things. For the little couple, you know what I'm saying, trying what I'm doing. You could already see the, you
the
know what I'm
growth.
saying? Yeah, bro, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So definitely, brother.
Now, whenever you got started in this, what was your biggest obstacle to get started? Was it finding a supplier? Was it coming up with the logo? Was it like what was the biggest obstacle you had as a startup for a new brand?
Man, quality, brother, quality, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta make good product. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? We done went through ups and downs, all types of stuff. Leathers falling off because you trying to heat press stuff, and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You trying to think of the faster way to do it, or sometimes people just don't believe in themselves enough. I believe in myself to buy a heat press and some vinyl, but I don't believe in myself to send a couple thousand to Pakistan. You
right,
know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in that much, brother. I need to take that and go do what I got to do with it. So
yeah. Making the investment is scary too, right? Making the
all
investment into
that,
these
man,
things.
exactly, brother. And finding a person, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Finding a person that you believe in enough to invest in. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, that all that goes with uh, you know, I was just so fed up with what I was doing. I was just,
wanted something different.
yeah, I'm gonna put all my cards on this one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If it failed, that's always gonna be there. But if it win, this could change. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like the lottery kind of when you're doing it. But
yeah. But you're making your own ticket though.
exactly,
You're making your own ticket.
bro. That was the best answer right there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
making your own ticket. So, for the people that just tuned in to us, we got Stash account in the house tonight. And what's the best way that they could find you on any of the social medias? They want to follow your journey, or if they want to order something, they want to get up with you. What's the best way they can get a hold of you and get a hold of the brand?
Stash account fashion on all platforms: TikTok, IG, Facebook, whatever. All them tap in. Stash account fashion. As
Yeah,
soon
for
as you
sure.
type in stash, an account should pop up. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many things on there. You saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what was the first thing you got into whenever you made the brand, bro? Was it shirts? Was it the hoodies? What was the first thing that you got into? Because you got the whole outfit, you got the whole line now. But what was the first thing that got you started? What was the first thing you tried out?
It definitely t-shirts.
Okay.
T-shirts, like I said, with the press, the heat press. You know what I'm saying? The heat press is like the scale to the guys in the neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
in the streets. It was with the heat press. T-shirts is cheap to buy, and the profit range is a little. You know what I'm saying? You could. If you got a nice logo, you could charge $40, $50, $60. You
Yeah.
might pay $3, $4. You know what I'm saying? At the time, so t-shirts was the first. Um, but it was just like the one thing about it, it's like it seems like nobody does a brand or nobody's into clothing until you get into the clothing. Now you're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is like rap.
Yeah.
There's a million people doing this. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
find it to be as competitive as hip hop or as music?
I, to a lot of people it is. At first I did look at it like that until there was a podcast I was watching. I forgot what it was. Might have been Earn Your Leisure or something. One of
Okay.
them good
Yeah.
podcasts as I was tapping in, but there was somebody on there. He was like, even like you don't wear Nike every day. You don't wear Reebok or Gucci or every day you wear a different brand.
Yeah.
Like so it's cool that he wears this brand that day. You gotta get Tuesday.
Yeah.
You gotta get Wednesday, Thursday. Fit your outfit into they
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to look at it.
That's what blew my mind. I'm like, wow, why am I mad at other people about other people's stuff when every day they don't wake up and they might not have stash account on every day.
Right.
What you gonna be mad at the white tee man that sell white tea?
Straight up.
Fruit of Bloom or whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That's how. Once I seen that, it woke me up. Like, yeah, that's a great way to look at it. You just gotta fit into somebody's schedule, brother.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? When you look, it's easier to do it like that than trying to take over the world.
And I think, you mentioned Cash Cow clothing before you got on
Yes,
there,
sir. My guys.
and we had press on here talking, Cash Cow Romo talking, and one of the things he told me was people like smaller brands too because everybody's not wearing it. Like
Exactly.
a million people have Gucci, a million people have
Exactly.
Nike, but when you have Stash account, people are like, oh, what's that?
Exactly.
Because they never seen that before. Now it's something interesting. Like, what's that?
Exactly.
And it
bro.
appeals to people more because it's not what everybody else has on. You know what I mean? Have you found that to be the case for yourself?
That was great that he said that, because that's what you people go on vacations and stuff and will come in. I'm gonna wear it. I'm like, man, it's so mind blowing that people want to wear your stuff when they're going to Jamaica or Hawaii or
Right.
you know what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, that's dope, bro. Definitely, you know, there's people I done woke up and went to the store and opened my store at 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta catch a flight 4 or 5 in the morning, bro. I'm going to Bahamas. I want to wear a short set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done went in the store. It's just wintertime. I'll be getting bro a short set. You know what I'm saying? Bust down the storage and get, because that's just a beautiful thing that somebody want to represent, like you said.
What you got going on?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And I appreciate them too. Definitely, bro.
So have you found yourself to have repeat customers a lot now? A lot of people
Oh
coming back
yeah.
for you?
You know what I'm saying, the Stashy family, you know what I'm saying, definitely Stashy family, everybody, you know what I'm saying, people got their little nicknames, Stashy, you know what I'm saying, Stashy this, Stashy that, we got little kids, Stashy Ange, and, you know what I'm saying, Fat Stashy, and Little Stashy, and all types of people, you know what I'm saying, we try to build you know what I'm saying, it's a community for real.
Right.
People you don't even got to come buy nothing when you come to my store, just come bust it up and get some, people say, man, your store is the real nigga advice. We come here to get this real nigga advice.
I think you nailed it when you said community. It becomes a community at that point, right?
Brother. Yeah,
Becomes a
bro.
community
There's
at
people
that
that just pop in. They done brought everything in the store. They just want to come talk stuff and watch the game and, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on and see what's going, you know what I'm saying, this beautiful thing, bro.
Becomes a
You
family.
couldn't ask for nothing more or nothing, you know what I'm saying, couldn't ask for nothing better, bro. Definitely.
We got the big Stashy in the building right now, though.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
World's dopest podcast, the Molly State of Mind podcast, down here at the Bunch of Bulls studio. Y'all know how we do it every Saturday. Now, so you got the brand, you know what I mean, your advertising, your marketing. Do you think, like, thinking about growing up and not having social media but now having social media, right, it's so much easier to access everybody. What type of adjustments have you made to the social media, because it becomes bigger, right? Like TikTok, things like that.
sir.
It's always
Yes, sir.
growing.
Yes,
I
sir.
heard you mention a TikTok account. What type of things do you do on social media to bring the people's attention in?
Man, that's crazy you said that, because shout out Harley. Content, man, just getting in front of the camera, bro.
Yeah.
Was, you know, where we come from. You did not
Wanna
play in
be on
front
no
of the
camera, yeah.
bro.
That's
I will
taboo.
not. Oh man, this is crazy. So
Yeah.
it's like, to create content, that you have to get comfortable in front of that camera, bro. You
Yeah.
have to, bro. You have to be able to cut it on and just get into mode instantly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to, I'm still working on it. But it's beautiful, because it's still, all this stuff is still new. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is
Yeah.
all beautiful, because I'm worried about getting in front of a camera to sell my product. That's what I'm stressing about. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I came from coming, you know what I'm saying, to get a couple dollars, you had to do some amazing things. So
Yeah, things much more risky.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I'm scared to get in front of a camera and
yeah.
tell people, like, my friends speak more of my brand than me. Like, I used to think it was douchebag shit to even wear my shit. I don't even wear my clothes, bro. I
Yeah.
used to start, like, people like, man, where you, man, my bros are where I used to be like, man, I feel like a douchebag walking around. I don't understand what it is. Maybe when I was a rapper, I didn't really like listening to my raps.
Right,
like,
right.
I'll
It's
go
like
with
bumping
people,
your music in a car, like
bro, yeah, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Harlan brought up a good thing, so I had to get the phone out. Stash account helped donate to a fund at McKeesport High School, and Stash is doing a food giveaway tomorrow in the hood.
Definitely, bro.
He
Definitely,
said
my brother, man.
he said we should talk about that a little bit. So you're doing charitable things from where you come
Yes,
from.
sir, bro.
Planting money trees,
yes,
right?
sir, bro. We do a lot of things in my neighborhood.
Why is that important to you? Why is that important to you, bro?
Because well, for one, we on 10 years. This year, 2026 will be 11 years of doing Miss V Days. My mother that passed away. She was like kind of the mother of the neighborhood. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Everybody go there, eat.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She makes sure you know what I'm saying, you ain't had no coat or some socks or whatever. You needed some gloves or something. She, you know what I'm saying, pull it off for you. So we Just started,
You that comes to you naturally. She was doing that,
yeah,
so that's a
bro,
part of your
definitely,
that's a part of your mental
definitely, brother,
makeup. Yeah,
definitely, brother. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying, where I came from, like everywhere, everybody else, um, we didn't leave the area or housing projects or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We didn't leave that area all summer. Like so, Miss V-Day Stone in the summertime usually. You know what I'm saying? Where the kids could come and we got bouncy houses, clowns, and man, that's amazing. But this came from kids that I used to be one of them kids that my other friends went on vacation or went to
right.
Kennywood or you know what I'm saying. My mom might have pulled off Kennywood, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but it wasn't nothing extra. We gonna go to Kennywood and that's your summer. There wasn't no going to camp and you know what I'm saying. So I know there's kids that still go through that. So we
right.
brung it to the neighborhood. You know
So
what I'm saying?
you're providing things that you wish were around when you were
Exactly.
there.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
trying to fill that void of
Yes, sir.
what would I wanted if somebody was in my position
Yes,
when I
sir.
was coming up. What would I want to see them do?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you feel the love from that? Do you see people enjoying it the way that you wish you would have been able to enjoy that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what keep it going, bro. And like shout out to all my brothers. We all come out of our pocket, bro.
Yeah.
We sit down with people. Some people arguing. Some people got more than some people. Some people got $20. Some people got 10. Some people got 200. Some people got 5, whatever. What I'm
Yeah.
saying, we get it done, bro. Nobody gets treated no different or nothing. It's all about the kids, bro. We feed everybody. You know what I'm saying, we gave away bikes. Well, it's a beautiful thing. Shout out to my bro for bringing that up, man.
Yeah, hell
Definitely.
yeah.
And tomorrow, like before Christmas, we're giving out fresh product, fresh fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Healthy stuff to keep the people, you know what I'm saying, to feed the people, bro. We ain't giving out no bull crap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Giving out fresh potatoes and onions and tomatoes and
Where can people catch that at tomorrow? What's
we in Crawford Village, man. We gonna be at the pavilion. Then I'm gonna bring a few products down to my store. I'm gonna bring it down to 218 Fifth Ave. You know what I'm saying?
what I was about to say, yeah.
We gonna have watermelons or whatever. We got the list. I'm saying a few things, whatever, but it's free, bro. We got all types of fresh product, man. Shout out my brother Joe. Love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Joe's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? He donates to all types of neighborhoods, fresh. That's what I love about it, bro. It's healthy product.
Like you said, it's not no junk.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's not just
We
pulling up.
we consume so much junk.
Exactly, bro.
It's nice to fill ourselves up with something
Exactly,
good.
bro.
We need
Some
to be
apples
we
and
need to be more
pineapples
conscious
and-
about that type of thing,
Exactly.
right?
That kills more. That kill more than us than these bullets, bro. It's right
Listen.
behind it. If it ain't
Right.
what we eating, you know what I'm saying?
No,
So
100%.
definitely, that's the main. Definitely eat right, brothers.
I
Definitely.
mean, in our
bro.
community, we see a lot of diabetes. We see high blood pressure. You know what I mean? We usually have one or the other. If you're a black male, you're
Don't
going to
even
have.
know you got it.
Don't even know you got it
You
until
got
it hits you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, bro.
So
Yes,
and
sir.
we're so unconscious to the fact. I don't want to say unconscious, but we're so unconscious to the fact that these things are going on. It's good that you're bringing awareness in
Definitely,
that
bro.
way, and you make the point of saying these are fresh produce. These are
Fresh
things that's going
produce,
to not
bro.
only
Yes,
feed
sir.
your body but nourish your body as well. So
Yes,
that's
sir,
a beautiful
brother.
thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout out,
So
my bro.
I should have had you come down, Harlan,
yeah,
for the
right, my guy.
said Stashy Academy did a class for the kids where they made their own brands and got a certificate.
Yes, sir. This boy, yep.
So you did a class for the kids?
Yeah, bro. We made 5, 6, 7 brands. We did a whole, what was it, like a 2-3 week whole camp for the kids, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we started them from this. Man, it was amazing, bro. Shout
you
out
gave-
Harlan again, man. That was amazing, bro. These
So what
kids,
you gave them a walkthrough on how to start a brand.
Yeah, bro. And
Okay.
they actually left out with product to go sell or do whatever. They could give it to their
could
family
rock
or
it,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. But the actual, I'm saying, produced. It's not just the dream.
Not just the idea.
You're leaving out with it in your hands, bro.
Something
It was a
tangible,
beautiful
something you
thing,
can
bro.
hold on to.
And I'm gonna do it again, definitely, bro. I'm definitely doing that again because it was so beautiful. These kids, man. I'm thinking that, we in the hood, bro. I'm thinking these kids about to be cussing and flipping and. You know what I'm saying? They came in so respectable, bro. They had great ideas. Like, not just kid ideas,
Right.
like ideas that could really create.
That could turn into something.
It was amazing, bro. That was
Yeah.
amazing, bro.
No, that's a beautiful
That
thing,
was
bro. And
amazing, bro.
I appreciate you too, Harlan, for bringing these things to
Nah,
our attention
definitely, bro.
and having us talk about it, because it is important that we talk about these things. And
Yeah,
it's
bro.
important that you're bringing these things to the community, because there's so many times where we see, the ball player, the rapper, the hustler, the drug dealer hustler, right? And we see these things and we think these are our only routes that we can
Only
take for success. Like, not the only route that we can take, but the only routes that we could take towards success.
the faster routes.
The faster route, because we see people working regular 9 to 5 jobs, but they
And
don't
I don't
really.
even mean to say that because no disrespect to none of them. I ain't even mean to
100%.
cut you off,
No,
brother.
you
The
good,
ball
you good.
players and none
This
of
is your
that because
time.
you
This
got
is
to
your
put the
time,
work
yeah.
in it anyway. Either whatever you do, you got to put the work in. What I was just showing was that there was a way that, you know what I'm saying, you could produce a product that you could make money tonight with.
Right.
A shirt you could sell to your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your best friend.
Yeah.
Brother, this is $20. You buy this, you know what I'm saying?
And you don't have to worry about any repercussions behind
Exactly,
your actions.
bro.
Yeah.
That's all I was trying to show them, and it was a beautiful thing, bro. Because they taught me a lot just from me doing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is, the kids are so pure. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no hate or no. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro.
No, I like that. So you said they taught you a lot. What was one of the things that you learned from that experience?
Like
Or
I said,
from
this-
those experiences.
This this where we're from and the people that we're around, it's always like a negative type of vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? Or we was just talking about off of camera, this around good people, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This normal, great people. But like this around them, they was just pure kids, like they was enjoying the stuff that I hate to do, or you know what I'm saying, stuff that people don't even.
You can see the innocence in them. You can
Exactly, brother.
you can see
Like,
the-
I'm like, you ever use a press machine or this amazing? No. I'm like, okay, watch. This is hot right here. And when they pressed it and pulled it, it was amazing. Like they were like, wow.
see their eyes light up.
It was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the joy inside of
Yeah,
them.
bro. Yeah, that was amazing, bro.
No, that's beautiful, man. No, I wasn't aware that you were doing all that, man, and definitely warms
Yeah,
my
thanks,
heart
my bro, for that.
to see you executing, these things. Like I said, a lot of people have these ideas and they speak about them, and it's good to talk about these things because that's where it starts. It starts with the speech and then it grows into something. But not a lot of people execute, and it takes a lot to execute, man. So definitely,
Yeah.
big flowers to you for
Appreciate that,
executing
brother.
and showing other people the way to execute. Because when you see it and it becomes tangible, you can hold on to it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can smell
Exactly.
it. It brings a new type of motivation.
That was
to
my
you.
whole mind frame. I'm like, I could tell them all this stuff, but if I could just leave them with, because I was trying to go above and beyond. I wanted to be like, I'm going to leave them with 20, 30, 40 shirts. But I was like, I just want to give them, this is my first time even, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl just started up and we was like, you know what I'm saying, let's do something. And when I got into it, there was days I was like, man, I don't want to go there this Sunday or whatever, because we was doing it on Sundays and after church, and you know what I'm saying. Sunday I want to chill and
You
go
want to relax, yeah. You
watch
wanna
the game.
You want to watch
and-
the Steelers and
yeah,
relax.
yeah. So it was a lot, but it was so beautiful that because they was making it. It wasn't like wasn't a kid they wasn't coming or you know what I'm saying. Like they was looking forward to it. So I was like, dang, this.
You don't want to let them down
Exactly,
either at the same
bro.
time.
And that's what you need, though, because you know what I'm saying, something got to motivate you. Some people need chasing to the finish line, and some people need something dangled at the finish line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people need something chasing them. You got to get. You know what I'm saying? You need a little. It felt good to be doing something for them that was giving me the energy to keep going.
Going,
'Cause
right.
they didn't even know that's what they was doing, bro. They was
they're
feeding me.
motivating you.
Yeah, they didn't even
Yeah.
know the storm I was going through with the brand, but me helping them was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Pushing you through
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It was a beautiful thing.
And the
brother.
thing is, I think the thing, the cliche is you could teach it, you could give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or you could teach him how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. And that's what you was doing. You was teaching them how to fish. Like you said, initially you just wanted to bring a whole bunch of merch and say, here, man, this is y'all's. But you was like, no, I'm gonna teach you how to get it yourself.
Man, we did everything. We made the logos. We did a lot, bro. Them kids had great names, man. One kid his brand was Soul Tie. And I'm like, what's Soul Tie? He said, we're all of our souls are tied.
Intertwined, yeah.
Bro, it was, man, you know what I'm saying? But these is kids. I'm like,
Dropping
bro,
knowledge.
There's
yeah.
grown men that up here. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what
That you ain't getting that much from. Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. The Stashy kids, man. You know what I'm
Yeah, hell
saying? We
yeah.
got a whole community going, brother.
Yeah, love that.
Definitely.
So the brand. Um, we talked about the charitable donations. We talked about starting a brand. We talked about starting off with T-shirts. The transition from the T-shirts to the whole sets to all that stuff. Were you afraid to expand like that? Were you afraid to make more of an investment into it, or were you comfortable enough with what you were doing and comfortable enough within the brand to say, yeah, this is supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to expand like this.
I'm gonna say the two words that stuck out to me that you said was scared and investment, bro. Those things are real scary words right there,
Yeah.
bro. Because, like I said, you could do certain things, you know what I'm saying, around here in America and all that. Like if you when it come with the product, like if you like how, what you're saying is to expand your brand and to get other cooler items, you gotta send that money overseas, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Yeah, we spoke a little bit about that off camera too,
man,
right?
I'm saying that's a lot of scary nights. Wonder, you know what I'm saying? A
Is it
lot
gonna
of
come back across?
yeah, and
Yeah.
then a lot of
Yeah.
mistakes. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I done misspelled stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I done spent 4, 5, 6,000 on stuff misspelled.
Yeah.
The whole package. You know what I'm saying? And not stuff out that is bad, bro. Sizing and you know a lot come with it. But you know, like I said, where there no risk, no reward is
No risk, no
definitely.
reward,
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely the whole key to the story, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Harlan said Ivo spoke highly of both of you guys. For sure, we talked a little bit about Ivory
My
off
brother,
camera.
Ivory.
Funny enough, Harlan, we talked a little bit about Ivory off camera. He said
Yeah.
Ivo rocked Big Stashy. Rest in peace to Ivory, man. If for those who don't know who Ivory is, the Human Hustle. He was a rapper, a promoter within the city. Held some of the dopest events everybody wanted to be a part of. So shout out to Ivory, man. And Ivory always
Man.
showed a lot of love. And that was my dog,
Listen.
man. I love him to death.
Shout out to my brother Ivory, man.
Yeah.
Great dude.
Yeah,
you know,
Did a lot for the hip hop community.
that's you just said that, but I'm just gonna tell a real life story about
Yeah.
my brother Ivory. That's crazy. We just spoke about Sundays. I just want to chill. It's a Sunday, brother. See, Ivory been tapping in, hitting me, brother. He always supported everything, brother. I love the brand. I'm making it down there, bro. I didn't know where he was staying at. He hit me for like 2-3 weeks to the point I'm like, whenever you get here, bro, just get here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he hits me on a Sunday. You at the store? I'm out. I'm down your way. I'm trying to come through. I'm like, look, this is how crazy God works. I'm like, oh man, I do not want to go. And I'm thinking like, this me. I'm like, I know he's probably gonna want a T-shirt, a hat, or something. I ain't gonna open up the store, cut on the electricity and all this.
Yeah.
But it's my brother Ivory.
Yeah.
I'm going out there. Go out there and see, man. It's an amazing story. Oh man, my bro's going to school.
Yeah.
His story was it was sick that he said, only reason why I'm here, bro, because I'm taking care of my dad. Man, my dad's going through it. He's sick. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I really don't know what was going on with his pops, but he was going to go take care of him. That's how he ended up being around where we was at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's messed up, bro. I got chilled to saying it, man. When I went to his funeral or to his wake or whatever, rest in peace. His pops was there. I said, bro, he was taking care of him and ended up dying before him, bro.
Yeah.
But that's who Ivory was. He didn't even know that he was going through his own
fight.
was taking care of somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
That was going through their fight,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
I swear to God, man. Rest in peace, my brother Ivory, bro.
Rest
I
in peace
opened
to
up
Ivory.
I got a picture of him holding the bag still, like he was so proud. He just wanted to come through and support. That's all. He didn't care. I could have been selling ice cream, anything, bro. He come
wanted to
through and
show
hold
some
his
love.
bag up. I said, man, that's my dog. I went on a Sunday and opened the store up for you, bro. Swear, my dog Ivory, man.
Yeah, man. Much love to
Great
Ivory,
dude.
man. Love Ivory to death. So
Great dude.
you mentioned the store. So did you start off just with online before you went with the brick and mortar?
Bro, I was so behind, bro. I didn't even know that the website was what makes the money. Bro, I was out the trunk with it, like Master P with CDs or something, bro.
Yeah.
I fill up my trunk, and I'm in the hood with it. I'm popping the trunk, like this, t-shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Like the Akis back in the day.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's what I used to do. I used to wake up, you know what I'm saying? I had a trunk filled, you know what I'm saying? Go wherever, whoever called me, Facebook or whatever, you know, we pulling up. That's what the
What
whole
made you
hustle.
decide? What made you decide to go with brick and mortar? How'd you get into the brick and mortar location?
Man, I always, just heard something.
You always seen yourself having a store?
I didn't. I don't know. Not like a clothing store. I always knew that I wanted to do something big or something. You know what I'm saying? Be a boss in somehow, some way. I didn't know what it was. A club, strip club, fried chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. I don't. If I
You
had
knew it was gonna be something.
if I had 1,000 chicken wings, we gonna get them going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But it was just to make it more serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? People only take you as serious as you take yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you a boxer, but we don't see you working out or you ain't in the gym,
We
you
don't
ain't no
believe
box.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that was a good and a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't prepared for what all that comes with that either, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, I'm taking this, you know, everything I got from whatever I was doing on the other side is going in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we was paying for a trap spot. I gotta pay a spot to trap these t-shirts.
T-shirts, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was keeping me out of being in the projects now or in the
Right.
hood. I'm gonna have to pay this.
You was turning your time into something more positive.
Exactly,
Yeah.
brother. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the move.
Did you know it was gonna be what it was gonna be? Did you know that you were gonna be able to take it this far?
Nah, I just wanted to survive, bro. They say that entrepreneurship, this is like flying an airplane, bro. We just want to keep it up. People on the side is like, look at them lights and look at all this. You could be doing this. Look, you see what that, push that, do that. I just want to keep it flying. I don't want to touch nothing. Let's keep this cruise. You get what I'm saying, bro? So I just wanted to keep it cruising, bro. There's a lot of stuff more that you could be doing and a lot of all that. I just wanted to keep it cruising enough to, you know what I'm saying, to pay bills or not do what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to do. Apply myself to be able to stay out the way and make a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? The right
along
way.
the way.
Yeah, bro. And then show my kids. That's all. Show my kids.
There's a
the
different
right
way, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, bro. So I told you I had some new segments I came out with for the new year. You get to be the first guest to be a part of these segments, right? So the segment I'm gonna hit you with is reverse interview. The guest gets to ask me questions, right?
Okay.
So you get to ask me questions for the next couple minutes of the interview. Anything you want to ask, whether it's about the podcasting or whatever, bro. You can ask me anything you got. We can start now.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Big Stashy's world. We about to interview brother. I got a couple good ones for him.
For sure.
But see, what I want to talk about something that something that matter. Like, you know what I'm saying. So, like, what would your advice be? You know what I'm saying, to the 20-year younger you. Now that you know all the stuff that we've been through and that you've been through and the right way and the left way to go and how to move, what would you know what I'm saying? What would your
Advice
little
be?
game be?
Yeah, bro. No, for sure. I mean, I think I do speak to the 20 year younger me, like through my kids, really. And what I tell them is this, bro. Be steady, be even, and trust the process, right? Know that everything that happens for a reason. You know what I mean? And trust the process and trust the reason behind it and listen to it. You know what I mean? Don't try to think that you're smarter than a situation. You know what I mean? Just live in those moments. Enjoy the highs while they're there, and just know the lows are temporary when they're there. And don't look for, you know what I mean? I said in the song, bro, don't look for a storm on a sunny day. That's what fools do. That's what fools do. So just enjoy the sunshine while it's shining, bro.
Hey, beautiful right there. That was beautiful, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was beautiful right there, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead,
How do you feel about? I seen something on one of these podcasts I be watching a lot. How do you feel hip hop in the long term? Well, all together since hip hop started, do you think it did more good or more bad for our people?
I think hip hop's done good, man. This is how I feel about hip hop. I'm so passionate about hip hop, right?
That's why I asked you
I
that.
think it's I think it's our culture. I think it's American culture. I think it's black culture, and I think it's the most American thing ever, right? Because it was invented by us out of nothing, and it's a true representation of what we are, and it touched so many parts of the world, right? You can go to Japan right now and find hip hop. You can go to France right now and find hip hop, and you can find people dressing like us, talking like us, and
Yes,
emulating
sir.
us
Yes, sir.
due to hip hop.
Talk it, brother.
And it
Talk
makes
it.
us so much relatable to those people in those cultures because they relate us with hip hop, and they see us and they'll see a familiarity in what they know America as, and it's the best parts of America. Um, is hip hop
Almost all
culture.
the positive things, but what about the negative things about it?
Oh, of course, this come with negative things, but I think the negative things are driven by the forces to be, rather it be media, government, or whatever those forces are that wants to keep us down. But it's up to us to make it positive, right? To flip it on its head, and I think that's what hip hop is. You know, what I mean, from the point where MCs took records and turned them into something. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we've been doing our
Change
whole
your life
lives.
overnight.
Well, that's what we've been doing our whole lives is taking a whole lot of nothing and turning it
Making
into
it
something.
something. Exactly.
They gave us pig guts, we turned it into chitlins. You know what I mean? They gave us scraps, we turned it into broth, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're always given a whole lot of nothing and we turn into something beautiful, and I think that's what hip hop did. Look how many millionaires and billionaires it made in our community. You know what I mean?
No, that's a beautiful thing right
Yeah,
there,
bro.
bro. It's a beautiful thing.
I know
said
it's
that
been
too.
it took me on a hell of a journey and brought me here with you, bro. Tonight.
Yes, sir.
This is all due
Yes,
to
sir.
hip hop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It gave us
Yes,
this
sir.
platform to do what we're doing. So, yeah, man, that was Big Stashy's world. You know what I mean? Your
Definitely, you know what I'm
podcast.
saying? Yeah, definitely, bro. You appreciate it, man. It's a
No, for
couple
sure.
questions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate you. Now, what can we
Definitely,
look
man.
forward to in the future from Stash account, man? What can we look forward
Oh
to?
man, future man, we just working on expanding the brand, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep producing good product, quality, good stuff that you would feel good about wearing. See, what the thing about a brand is, it's how you feel when you wear it. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
trying to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? When you wear the brand, we want you to feel like who at you that person wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
got
hell
good
yeah,
material on. You got good heavyweight hoodies, and you know what I'm saying. That's what it's all about, brother. This is
for sure.
producing good quality for the people, man. That's all. Bring you a gift and all
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah,
You
I
know
was
what I'm
gonna mention
saying?
that.
Definitely, brother.
Fan brought me a gift down. You know, we love it when that happens. We gonna see me rocking this on the next episode. This is nice too. Good
Definitely,
material,
yes, sir.
nice and heavy. I
Appreciate
like
it,
that.
bro. Got the whole message on the back, man. Show the people,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
Sacrifice, teach, add, save, help, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the recipe right there.
that's the recipe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got to sacrifice to get the bread, and then when you get it, you got to teach somebody else to get it, bro. You can't.
Reach
They
one, teach
told us
one,
the
right?
game was to be sold, not to be told, bro. That's some street bull crap.
Yeah, it is.
Man, there's so much money. Teach somebody how to get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They said they'd rather you sink your ship than help you keep
Keep
going,
it
bro.
afloat. Yeah,
Yeah, they rather just let you go down the sink. It's
yeah.
crazy, bro. Man, teach somebody how to get some money, man. If you're a barber, bro, grab you two young boys and teach them how to cut a head, bro. You a plumber or something? Man, that's the new challenge I'm doing for New Year's, bro. Find you two young boys and teach them whatever you doing. We ain't teaching no streets. If you whatever you doing, you in Congress or whatever you got going, teach them teach them how to the steps, bro. You got a chicken wing spot, whatever. Teach somebody how to do this shit,
I like
bro.
that. I like
That's
that.
real rap,
Hey,
bro.
that's a new challenge. That's a big stashy
That's a
challenge,
real
man.
rap, bro.
Let me see y'all. Let me see y'all get active
Teach
with that too,
somebody
man.
something, man. We want to learn. Everybody want to learn how to do this. Setup's perfect. I know grown men out have been looking at this setup like this is amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Forget them. You figure it out, grown man. We gonna teach somebody younger how to do this, bro. This is what you supposed to do, bro. This is give some game out, man.
yeah,
You know what
for
I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure, man.
All love, brother. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Yeah, all love. No, I appreciate you coming out to join me for the podcast. Like I said, all roads led to this moment
Yes,
this
sir.
time to this collaboration. Good look on the merch. Definitely gonna see me rocking this on the next episode. You know, I love camo. That's my shit. To see me
Definitely,
rocking
bro.
this might go with the right now. You know what I mean?
Tap in
For sure.
www.stashyfashions.store, the website. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Give them
Try
the
to
location of the
upgrade
brick and
stuff.
mortar too.
The brick and mortar, we in McKeesport. We in 218 Fifth Avenue, McKeesport. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. We down there all day rocking.
And you're doing a giveaway down there tomorrow as
Yes, sir. We doing fresh product, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, man, for the people. You know what I'm saying? This is normal things. But then I'm doing before the Christmas Eve, I'm doing a giveaway. It's a raffle we're doing. You know what I'm saying? $5 ticket. You get a chance to win 100. Two people get a chance to win $100 of store stashy cash. You know what I'm saying? So this is for the people that couldn't afford the sweatsuit, but they got $5 for a chance to win.
You accepting this the cash apps for those two or
Yes, sir.
check,
You know
all
what I'm
right.
saying? So
I'm
you know
definitely gonna buy me one then. As soon as we get off
definitely,
air,
bro.
I'm
Your
gonna
chance to win.
tap
You know what I'm
in,
saying? You might wake up on Christmas Eve and you got a couple dollars, pull up to the store, we got you, baby. You leave out, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
All love, all love. Appreciate it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Support us, follow us, Stash Account Fashion.
Yeah, man.
Everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that. Tap in, brother. Tap in.
Yeah, make sure y'all tap in, man. You's a good dude, man. It was a great conversation.
All
Anytime
love.
you got something going on, please let me know. We
Yes,
love to
sir.
support. Me and Jesse always pull up, man.
Yes,
On
sir.
people's stuff, the events. We love to do that. You know what I mean?
Oh
We
yeah,
don't.
see that's love. That we got a whole list of we go. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in, but
Yeah.
hold you to it, bro.
Yeah,
We
no, for
doing.
sure. And let
We
us
got
know.
stuff going on,
Let us know
bro.
if you want us to do something on camera to support. You know what I mean? We don't mind doing that either. You know,
Yes,
we did a
sir,
couple of
bro.
events on camera. Did a podcast from there and stuff like that, especially if it's for the
Okay.
community.
Yeah, man.
Jesse's
That's
big in
all
the
we
community.
do.
Jesse's big in the community work, man. So shout out to the big bull, Jesse, man.
Shout out, Jess, man. Shout
Yeah.
out, man. Shout out.
Part of a book bag drive for
Yep.
3 or 4 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
bro. We do trunk or treat. We've been doing trunk or treat for 4 or 5 years. Beautiful. We had the fire trucks and all. It was a beautiful thing, bro.
yeah, we love to see that,
Yes,
man.
sir, man. That's what I love. You know what I'm saying? That's our job, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We ain't destroying, we building, bro.
We
You know what
building
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
We building, bro. It's so easy to destroy. It's way harder to build. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You go outside and catch something on fire, but you can't go outside and build what you just caught on fire.
Not as fast.
Not as
Definitely
fast,
not
bro.
as
So put
fast.
that work. You gotta
It's gonna
put
go
them
down quicker than to go up.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, bro.
For sure, man.
We
No, and
building, bro.
make
We
sure y'all
building.
take advantage of that big stashy challenge, man. If you do something, you got some type of skill, some type of trade, some type of hobby that you're good at, man. Reach out to two young dudes, two young women.
Exactly.
Show them the way. Show them your trait, and they might be able to pick up something to take with them to make a lifestyle off of, to make a living off of. So
And they're going to give you the energy to keep going. They don't know the fight of an entrepreneur, man. You need that just to see them. Just to see them amazed in the beginning of them entering the stage is gonna keep you going, man. Beautiful thing, bro. Beautiful thing.
yeah, man, for sure.
Yes,
But
sir.
I'm Marley. This is Marley State of Mind podcast, the world's dopest podcast. We're here at the Bunch of Bulls studio. We'll be back next Saturday with another special guest. Don't forget to check out the Stash Spot with Jesse and the boys. They smoking on that real loud, giving their ratings out for that and telling y'all how to get y'all mind right with some of that good smoke. But until then, we out of here.